Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Ziadeh with WashingtonExec, and joining me today to discuss how Maximus is supporting DHS modernization efforts is John Mandell, a Managing Director and National Security Practice Leader at Maximus. Thank you so much for being here today, John.
Thanks, Amanda. Looking forward to the discussion.
Of course, me too. So, John, why is customer experience such an important part of DHS's modernization journey? And what are the next steps for DHS in terms of improving customer experience in tandem with digital modernization efforts?
Well, first off, customer experience is a critical element to DHS delivering on its mission. Several of its components are high impact service providers that interact with the public at really impressive scale. For instance, at CBP, they interact with more than 900,000 travelers per day. TSA screens more than 250,000 passengers. FEMA is deploying thousands of staff to respond to disasters. And each interaction with the public involves some sort of process, technology, or digital engagement that requires customer experience that's really built in from the start. So I think for DHS, the next steps are centered around continuous improvement and analysis of the customer journey and how technology plays a role in simplifying or streamlining a process to further reduce the burden on the citizen. And just to pull on that thread and look back on some of the history of DHS, when I first started working with the department back in 2010, USCIS was primarily a paper-based organization. There was very little transparency from the outside on immigration benefit status. There was limited progress on electronic filing, and mobile options were almost non-existent. Fast forward to today, and the agency is light years ahead from a digital modernization perspective. It's much easier to get status on benefits, and they even have a virtual assistant to help applicants get answers quickly or speak with someone about a concern. Maximus is proud to have supported the development of AI/ML models and DevSecOps delivery in this environment over the years, and supporting the mission of really evolving the technology and transforming the environment at USCIS.
Right. And speaking of AI, how can AI support IT modernization and improve customer experience in line with the DHS mission?
Well, DHS has an opportunity to harness AI to improve its own operations and mission results. It can use AI internally to provide faster, more responsive attention to citizens seeking disaster assistance, for example. It can help citizens cross the borders and travel through airports more securely and with less friction using biometrics, mobile devices, and other technologies. That's all in play today, and it's really impressive what they're doing. Another example, DHS can use AI as part of its IT modernization to deploy secure software in their environments, and also to promote greater use of forms available on mobile devices for those who do not have access to a computer, and also operators in the field who need technology to assist enable their mission outcomes. And then, finally, DHS will play a role in the recent executive order on artificial intelligence. Two parts of that I think are really important are it will be standing up an AI safety and security board that will ensure that AI cannot threaten Homeland Security and critical infrastructure. And then also CISA will be playing a role here in promoting cybersecurity in the AI space.
And moving on a bit to cybersecurity, of course, is important for all of government, but it's especially critical for DHS from a customer and user experience perspective. So how does customer experience principles help inform DHS's approach to cybersecurity?
Well, there's a few good examples recently. DHS first is laying the groundwork for this through its Secure by Design guidance, which calls for building security into the design of IT solutions. With Secure by Design, security is bolted on at the design phase, right at the start, and it's continued through deployment of that software. And also DHS is promoting accountability for industry to sign off on their secure development practices and also be transparent about the software and what's being provided in their software supply chain. This is important for departments like DHS, where customers have really no choice but to work with DHS for immigration benefits, for approval to cross the border, or assistance with a disaster when a disaster strikes. DHS is really the only game in town, so it's imperative that its technology solutions are secure and also customer focused.
And finally, to close, John, I'm curious, how does Maximus enable digital government at scale for improved customer experience and enhanced service delivery?
Yeah, so for decades, Maximus has supported federal agencies with programs that connect with citizens, which gives us a really unique perspective. We accomplish this with security first development practices and also our Maximus Total Experience framework, where we use design thinking to create seamless customer experiences. Whether we're building taxpayer engagement solutions for the IRS or deploying mobile applications for the CDC or protecting the networks of federal agencies, including Homeland Security, we always start with the customer and seek innovative ways to improve their experience. In addition to this, Maximus engages our technology consulting services division that operates several core capabilities and extends them to our customers. This includes AI/ML, cybersecurity, digital services, management consulting, and cloud solutions. Our TCS model gives us the ability to harness technical talent, deliver at scale, and provides opportunities for our team members to support a variety of exciting missions across our customer base. We're growing rapidly and continuously looking for people who are passionate about technology and moving our customers' missions forward.
All right, awesome. Well, John, thank you so much for joining us today and helping us understand a bit more about DHS's modernization journey, how emerging technologies are playing a role, and of course, how Maximus is helping. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Amanda. Thanks for having me.
Of course.